129th.
Yeah, Larry was out in phase 2. He got hit pretty hard as we get into the game here. Are we doing? Oh, they're jumping right into it.
No
here we
button
go.
checks here.
No button checks at all. Game & Watch versus Bowser. A matchup that can be suffocating for Bowser. What the heck? Instant bucket from fire. But bucket's not very strong when you get Bowser's fire breath on it. So this is going to be suffocating for Bowser for 90% of the matchup. And then once he gets a big play, he can kill Game & Watch at just about any percent.
Oh, absolutely.
So definitely a glass cannon type matchup, Vicky.
Oh, but you have to find your way back to even get that opportunity now. That backer going to come in. Maister up that stock, that dash attack. There's no platforms this time around, though. Very similar situation to what we were mentioning before in that elegant set. See the up airs now coming in. Where's my Uber driver take me? When am I going to land? Get me off this ride. The back air to answer right back from LeoN.
Oh, and gets the full bucket here. That will do a decent amount of damage, but damage hasn't been all that important. I mean, if Bowser loses all of his stocks at 90%, then Maister's got this in the bag. The first stock going at 90 off a back air off stage. We'll see. Already 100.7 here. Maister, again, just playing the suffocating matchup with up airs and nairs. It's so hard for LeoN to land.
Actually insane right now. Oh, the 9 actually came out. All right, I mean, I give props for that to even work here. Oh, wow, the amount of shield pressure from the flamethrower.
That was super smart by Maister. You know, I've watched LeoN play some of these matchups like this, and I can tell you he's a better man than I am, because I would just put the controller down. I'd be like, you know, I've had enough of this. I can't take it. But he keeps himself in the game. Incredibly strong mental, but as Maister gets the bucket back online, tried to break the shield again. And Maister, known for being very effective at planking there, was able to do so. And this is where LeoN needs to make the best of the matchup. 187 to 80, just about anything is a KO option for either character at this point.
Like you mentioned before, that shield is also looking very small real quick, especially against Bowser's large body. But at 190, it's still that fear that Bowser could just hit you so heavily with all that knockback from the rage. And there you go, down here rather, here, just trying to scoop him back up.
Just barely, 203. And there it is at 211, finally a Bowser down stock. So that one a little bit more characteristic of what we would see from Bowser and LeoN. Unlike the first stock, and LeoN's got a good chance here. He's going to go for the down B, but he lands on the platform inadvertently.
Oh, look at all this damage output from Maister. I mean, this is the matchup that we were expecting here too. You are going for a ride there when you don't really have the platforms to resort to. You're just above Maister. You got to take some of those up airs. He's trying to force your way back in here too in general. He's tilting his shield up too, so that way it doesn't shield poke, but it's looking so small in general. There's that fair trade though, and it's going to be able to beat 105 on LeoN's side on that last stock.
And here we go, 127. This is not unmanageable for Bowser, but the forward tilt is enough to get the job done. That is a heavy chair that Mr. Game & Watch has in his arsenal.
I would also like to note that Chunky
What do you got for me?
beat Goblin.
Huh?
3-2.
Huh?
South Florida eating out here. The land of the DK? Excuse me?
Did you see the Donkey Kong who beat BBB in Melee?
Everyone said this is Super Steve Con. No, that is not happening.
No.
This is DK City out here.
New Donk City. That's New Donk City in here. Here we go.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's getting crazy out here, Vicky, just like this.
That was in loser's side, by the way.
Yeah, so that's it for Goblin. Charlie's stream is they're like, all right, where's Light?
Oh man, I'm sorry. I just had to bring that in because again, this is when the upsets are just starting to happen right now for anybody who isn't just keeping track of the updated bracket. But let's dive into this next game right now. Maister up 1-0 versus LeoN.
I thought someone picked the default Mario theme and not the Mario Maker theme, and I was about to be very angry. Oh, there's the bucket, and it's a little sticky there. Bowser turns into oil for a second. Oil panic coming in strong again. Maister off to his his Game & Watch ways, keeping you up in the air forever. It's genuinely, it's almost infuriating to watch it, let alone experience being juggled by Maister's neutral air and up air. It is so difficult, and it's such a big piece of his game plan, Vicky.
It's just difficult, like you mentioned in general, to try to find your way, not just down in general, but to try to also get some of these raw attacks going here. You got to avoid not just these fear bombs. Yeah, you can hit it away, but you also got to avoid this wall that Maister is with these down air keys. He is still living. He's at 181 after a hit, and he finally finds that stock after going with the down air 3 times.
There it is. It went for the back air to cover to get a trade on the neutral air. Maister wise of it and is able to get out of the way and get his business started. 53, 56, 66, 75. And it just gets worse and worse for Bowser. The percent just keeps rising.
See, 86% here. He's just stuck in shield for the most part of the match that we've seen so far. That one little piece of bacon. We're going to hurl towards LeoN. See what Maister wants real bad, not just with between these up Bs that are so safe, but also these down smashes. He wants to try to get that grounding opportunity onto LeoN.
There's a couple breakfast bits there into the down smash out of nowhere. 137. Not the 100%. Bowser needs to drop the stock yet. All right, here you go. Have one of these. I'll take your breakfast to go.
You know what? Maister says, that's all good right here. I still got a whole other stock to work with, and look at this. I'm elevating you all the way up as LeoN's going to be able to DI out. Right back towards that ledge.
Like, have you met my pet fish?
He's the one walking his pet real quick, and it's going to be a pet reptile. It's LeoN. Looking like he took a trip to Florida out here. Maister now going to be able to try to find his way right back down. LeoN trying to actually reverse the situation. Actually has slowed things down himself. But it's always that back and forth where when Maister has his stage control, to dash back into the grab, try to catch him again after that up B.
And here we go. Up air and up B. Keeping him busy, keeping him occupied. Maister just not giving himself up. He's just, oh wow, that almost worked.
You do not want to sit on that breakfast real quick. The wait though, before actually trying to execute that fair, and he just sat there, rested a little bit, got to catch his breath, because now he's down that extra stock, but this is LeoN at 179. We saw how that down air was able to kill past 181. Indeed,
and he's been throwing out the forward airs a lot. I would like to see LeoN start trying to punish those empty forward airs. But instead, he's going to get hit by one and lose game number 2 off of it. Maister is just, he looks like he's playing completely shutdown mode.
Yep, he got that headshot with that bomb real quick there, sneaking his way right past that flamethrower. Difficult matchup in general for LeoN. He doesn't really have a lot of space to work with either.
No, not at all. And, as far as adjustments, yeah, you know what? Because what do you do, right? It's such a long game to play to try and say, all right, I'm gonna go for basically getting such a strong read, but Maister's not even like in a position where he's giving himself to be read. We're not even that far, so why not try something different? We're gonna get a hero on the stage. We've got Psych Up and Acceleratle. All right, and the Psych Up is gone. We're already almost out of MP for LeoN, which could be a dangerous situation. Up B out of shield. That's a great option for hero. It links into a lot of combo setups. Bounce will reflect breakfast.
And I'm pretty sure those bombs there too. So I like this change up from LeoN. He wants to feel a little bit more comfortable. We highlighted the matchup and how difficult it was for Bowser in general. But you know now with Maister having these 2 platforms, he can try to go for that reset on the jumps. Tries to chase you down even more with those nairs. Here comes that breakfast that you were talking about before, but no bounce this time around to actually be activated long enough to be able to deal with that.
I actually just realized that I think bounce will reflect up air as well.
Yes,
that's going to be a tremendous help if he can get it. It'll get him out of those juggle situations. All right.
That's something else, though, that you also got to worry about. It's not just about the flamethrower that bucket is going to be able to hold. It's also going to be that Fizz. He's going to be able to zoom back into the middle of the stage real quick.
That could have been a kill. That was so close. He parried it somehow, Maister did, but there's bounce online. Oh, he's out of MP. Got to get a hit here, something, anything. A grab will do. Get a little bit of MP on the board. Bounce almost out of time. There it is.
With the patience right now. LeoN basically playing. Oh, he's going to be able to do it with the up tilt real quick. We're going to catch him. He's got the Accelerato on ready. Talk about zooming. Now he's going to be really zooming across that stage. Talk about no space as well. Now it's actually really going to help out LeoN actually. Gets the bounce ready. And that's what he's been aiming for every single time. It's that reflect that you were talking about before.
Oh, but be careful. I'm pretty sure Thwack can be bucketed. So you have to be careful on that too. At the very least, it would be reflected. So either way, it's very dangerous to throw Thwack out against Mr. Game & Watch.
Gets the landing with the Crackle Slash. Gonna try to get that follow-up real quick. He's living for so long, and this change is working out. That up smash from Maister is going to be able to get that first stock, but he's at 94% on the second stock.
All right, here we go. Maister getting his rite of passage opened with the neutral air into the up airs. Can he put up something that will get himself out of dodge here, Vicky?
Let's find out.
83%. I hate that. I hate that the little heads come up. The little head icon, the character stock icon comes up when he throws them. I love it, but I hate it. It just looks so silly.
It's so goofy. Fits it together with the kit in general. Gonna slap that bomb real quick. He's got the zoom. He's gonna go right back. Oh, he wanted to get the up smash. I applaud the attempt out here. LeoN's gonna be able to see another day. Gonna be able to go on the other side. The stall out with the hammer real quick is gonna give LeoN some time to also react. Try to catch him by the ledge, but Maister makes his way back.
Yeah, Maister actually did a one hammer off stage, which put 10% on him. It puts him in up throw KO percent. I would be careful with those thwacks. You don't want if you reflect the thwack, and oh lord, you could easily die at 0 from getting reverse flacked. I would slow your roll on that one. But here we go. Got bounce online. This gets the throw back up to 33 MP. All right, you know what? Heal, why not?
Exactly, why not? You are going to be able to build up that MP passively, though, but he's got to waste it to get that bounce.
But Hatchet Man, though. You won't Hatchet Man. There's no way.
Oh, man. I mean, when you're down 2 games, definitely don't want to try to risk maybe here, but 60% on this last stock. LeoN doing a way better. Oh, and you get to eat apples at the same time to heal things up a bit here. Maister.
Red Delicious.
He's been pretty on point when it comes to these hammer RNG.
Oh no! What were you thinking? He was thinking about pushing the whack button there. All right, whack and kaboom online. Nothing that could help him. He's looking for bounce or Accelerado.
Oh, but he gets the ground into the up smash. Yup. He's been trying to catch that landing with the down smash, even in that last game. But LeoN, this is something he can note now, taking away from this set. That the Bowser, he attempted it for the first 2 games, but the hero really was what helped him out more than anything when it came to that matchup. You at least got to land, you at least had bounce, and a lot of those tools are just something that you kind of have to start figuring out.